First Samuel 1 through 3. First Samuel will begin to transition from the judges to the kings in Israel. Hannah, barren wife of Elkanah, prayed to God for a son whom she promised to give in full service to the Lord, and God gave her Samuel. After being weaned, Samuel lived in the house of the Lord with Eli the priest and his sons. Hannah sang a prophetic song glorifying God and even speaking of the coming Messiah. God blessed Hannah with three more sons and two daughters. Don't you love that God did that? Eli's sons, Hophni and Phinehas, were worthless fellows and did not know the Lord. Yet they were ministering as priests, having sex with the women, disrespecting the sacrifices, and it appears as though there was a lot of drinking going on. Could this be going on today in our churches and among our pastors? Just read the news. Eli knew of this, and although he confronted them, he allowed it to continue. God's word on this was, "Those who honor me I will honor, and those who despise me will be lightly esteemed." God promised to kill both brothers on the same day. Eli is held accountable for what he allows in his home and in the Lord's house, and so are we. Samuel began to grow up, and the Lord visited him and spoke to him, saying he would deliver on his judgment against Eli's house. Samuel was confirmed as a prophet of the Lord among the people. God sees it all and knows it all in our churches, in our homes, in our personal lives, and he will hold us accountable and responsible. God is able to call and empower those who have hearts after him that are unwilling to compromise. Luke chapter 8, verses 26 through 56, Jesus encounters a demon-possessed man in the country of the Gerasenes east of the Jordan. It sounds like he was naked, and we see a great deal of demonic influence in our own society, which manifests itself in nakedness and sexual perversion. Jesus cast out the demons, and they begged Jesus not to send them into the abyss. They know who Jesus is, his authority, and their ultimate fate. Jesus gave them permission to enter the nearby pigs, and the pigs ran off a cliff into a lake and were drowned. Even the pigs would rather be dead than demon-possessed. Herdsmen ran and told nearby people, and they came and saw the man sitting at the feet of Jesus, clothed and in his right mind. Sitting at the feet of Jesus is the only way any of us are going to be in our right mind and protected from demonic influence. Are you sitting at the feet of Jesus? The people who came and witnessed this asked Jesus to leave. Wow, they were out of their comfort zone. What's going on here? Who is this? Plus, now our pigs are dead. He's messing with how we make a living. Have you encountered the power, the truth, the undeniable awesomeness of Jesus Christ? Have you submitted to him and now you sit at his feet? Or have you too asked him to leave? Jesus told the delivered man to go back to his house and hometown and tell people what he had done for him. He tells us the same thing, regardless of how it's accepted and regardless of who's the majority and who's the minority. Next, we see Jesus recognizing that someone has touched him in a large crowd, the woman with the 12-year issue of blood. The Lord knows when you're reaching out to him to connect with him, even in a large crowd. The woman had tried everything else for years, but Jesus healed her. Jairus had asked for Jesus to come and heal his daughter, and on the way, the report came that she had already died. Jesus said to Jairus, "Do not be afraid any longer, only believe and she will be made well." Jesus took the child by the hand and said, "Child, arise," raising her from the dead. Have you received a challenging report? Are you in a fix? Jesus says to each one of us, "Do not be afraid any longer, only believe. Believe that I love you and I'll give you what you need and I won't mess it up, because that's not my character." Oh Lord, give us faith to walk this way with you.